Hi guys, it's me again, Donnette, with New Dawn Investments. For those of you that don't know, we are a registered investment advisor firm. We specialize in managing assets, financial planning, and retirement planning. Today I want to talk with you guys briefly about one of the products that we here at New Dawn Investments definitely advocate, and that is what's known as an EIA, or an equity index annuity. This particular product has been getting a lot of flack here in the last few years, mostly because you have these brokers and a lot of people trying to compare them to other investment products. Number one, let me say that an equity index annuity, or an EIA, is a blend of an investment and a blend of an insurance product, all merged into one thing. You can't compare an annuity to the stock market. It isn't a fair comparison because an annuity, number one, is not a true investment. It is a retirement product or an investment product designed to create an income that you can't outlive and designed to keep up with inflation, not designed for true growth. In the last session, I spoke to you guys about the accumulation phase versus the distribution phase. And just to refresh you guys, accumulation phase is the time that we're taking to accumulate our wealth, to accumulate that nest egg. At this time, we're going to be taking these investment chances that are a little more risky than we would over in the distribution phase. We're going to invest in the stock market. We may make real estate purchases. We may do these things so that we can accumulate the wealth that we need. As we start gradually transitioning into the distribution phase, preparing for retirement, moving into retirement, we then start phasing out these investments and putting them in products that are more secure, like an annuity. An equity index annuity is a great product because you do get some of the benefits of the stock market without the risk. A lot of flack that this particular annuity product is getting is because of some of the lingo, if you will, and because it's being said that this product is very hard to understand and you don't know what the terms are and the fees and so on and so forth. But let me ask you honestly, how many products do you really understand? When you buy a home, when you get into a home mortgage and you get a loan, do you understand everything that you're reading? Most of the time you don't. But today I'm here to help you to break down some of these definitions that are being credited to making this product hard to understand. One of the definitions or terms that is typically used is surrender charge. Surrender charges are tied to the long-term nature of the policy, much the same as the penalty that you would get if you were in a CD. If you pull the money out of that CD prior to the maturity date, you're going to pay a penalty. Same thing for an annuity. If you pull the money prior to the mature date, you're going to pay what's called a surrender charge. Those surrender charges vary based on how long the money has been in the annuity. So if you're starting in year 1, 2, 3, your surrender charges are going to be much higher than if you pulled the money in year 5, 7, 10, and on up. Another criticism is in caps and participation rates. A cap is a limit to how high interest rates will go based on the growth of the index you select, whether it's the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. Let's say the policy has a cap of 7%, and the growth of the S&P up to that cap is fully credited, but nothing above that amount. The participation rate is the percentage of the S&P index growth that is credited to the EIA. For example, a 50% participation rate means that 50% of the index growth is used to determine the credited rate of the EIA, no matter how much it grows. So if you are only participating in that index 50%, only 50% of that growth is credited to your annuity. If you're participating at 100%, then 100% of that growth is used to credit your annuity. I hope that helps. EIA critics say that insurance companies are free to charge and change these fees as will, but that is actually not the case. These rates and these fees do change based on a number of different complicated formulas. The fees don't change at will, they're changed as needed. and each consumer will be notified if these fees do change. I hope that this helps out you guys a little bit. I hope that I was able to shed some light on annuities or equity index annuities and how they work. If you don't have a financial advisor to assist you, get one, because as I always say, have a specialist, because you can't specialize in everything. If you have to go to court, you have an attorney. You need your taxes done, you hire an accountant. And when you're planning for your future, you hire someone who specializes in that, and that's a financial advisor. If you can't find one in your area, we here at New Dawn Investments would love to assist you. You can reach us at 1-888-315-0220. You can look us up on the web as well, and our website is scrolling across the bottom at this point, I think, and it's newdawninvestments.com. Until next time, I hope you have a blessed day.
You're too pure for this wicked world. Your data's uncorrupted, but does something skip inside you? That's what takes up time in your life. Add the sum of the slides, and sooner or later love comes inside you, gets behind you, takes you under its wing. Is it some kind of function, a reconstruction of where you've always been? Son's memory that's so passé, is that what passes for vision these days? I engineer no strangeness, I don't have that modern streak. What fills up the space in your life? Does the sum of the slides hurt? Sooner or later love comes inside you, gets behind you, takes you under its wing. Is it some kind of function, a reconstruction of where you've always been? I say time can hurt you, I can't be bothered to get you alone in this world. You can't do it yourself, but make your ends known to your means and your lovers. Drop your guard, get over yourself, kick your shoes to the floor and run from your cover, run to the other side of your head, and I'll stand right by you. Love comes inside you, gets behind you, takes you